Okay, I strongly suspect that we are not going to just stand here and look intimidating, even though that is something our character's pretty good at. Why is that thing staying open? Stop it. No, bad. Go away. Thank you. Okay, so, well, let's just go in. I don't think we buff. I expect there's gonna be a fight or something here. Something's gonna happen. Sister Charisme, the basement is dark and dank, and you are immediately struck by the hostility of the gathered tieflings. 5 of them are kneeling along the wall, separate from the rest. The tall woman, who had been cleaning her fingernails with the tip of her knife, greets you with narrowed eyes. Brother Woljif, you got my message then. Sorry I couldn't answer by swing by sooner, dear Sister Charisme. It was just one thing after another. First I was in shackles, next, well, no, I was still in shackles, and I was being watched. And then the chief got me out, and I came here straight away. That is true. We did come straight away. Enough talking, or else we'll be late. We'll be here all night. So, we had a clear plan. We were going to wait for nightfall, slip into the shop, grab the goods, and leave. Even if the neighbors called the guard, there was time to get away. But what happened? That bitch Irabeth showed up almost right away. She knew we'd be there. Somebody betrayed us, and I have a good idea who it was. What do you have to say to that? Make it quick. We were kind of a dick to someone yesterday, so perhaps we should be good today. Do you think Woljif knows the name of the traitor? Or the burden of proof lies on the accuser? Or we could just attack them. I mean, it's almost definitely going to resolve in attacking them. But I think we might get more experience if we navigate these things. So I guess we'll say the burden of proof lies on the accuser. See what she says to that. Charisme turns to you. He speaks. I thought Woljif only brought you so he'd have someone to hide behind if things went south. In a single fluid motion, Charisme adjusts her grip on her knife so that she is now holding it by the blade and is as if preparing to throw it. Burden of proof? Are you a city guard or something? I don't know how it is with your lot, but in the family, the highest rank is always right, and here that's me. Right, you sound like an aristocrat, you crazy lady. And you've got a tail? No tail. But you do have weird looking horns. So Woljif, tell us your side of the story. What happened? What's there to tell? About a week ago, Sister Charisme got 6 of us together in this very basement, me and those 5 others over there. He jerks his head towards the 5 tieflings kneeling by the wall. She rounds us up and says that we've got a score. Ancient trees and wonders. The one place nobody's ever been able to hit, the place that's guarded by a golem. But now, a powerful scroll that would knock out the golem just happened to come into our possession, along with a tip-off that the shop owner would be gone on a particular night. All 6 of us know a bit of magic, and we know that any enchanted junk will sell for a pretty penny, so we're in. The most important thing was that none of us was to be hanging about the shop ahead of the job. No casing of the place, no calling attention to ourselves from either the golem or its masters. This job was top secret. That's all true so far, go on. We did everything right, with the locks and the golem. I picked the lock, I remember it clear as day. Sister Dalna was on lookout, Brother Melrown had the scroll. Doffy, Tavi, and Varnier brought the snacks. Ooh, yay, snacks. We covered the windows and lit the torches. I remember scooping up rings and tossing them in a sack, and one right expensive one rolled away from me. I crawled under a table after it, and the next thing I know, Irabeth was there. Everybody scampered. Scarpered. Scarpered? Is that a word? But I was still under the table, not my finest moment. I was going to wait it out, but then those blockheads were dragging me out by my tail and put me in shackles. Scarpered is a word? Interesting, I've never heard it. What does it mean? I assume it's something like scampered, or fled, or ran, or hid, maybe? They took all my rings off, about 20,000 worth, and to add insult to injury, I never even found the last one. In the end, I got busted over nothing. So they caught you, poor thing, stripped you of your loot, and you didn't even manage to stash anything. Charisme is pointedly polishing her knife. Where's the moon and of the abyss, Brother Woljif? What is the moon and the abyss? It was an amulet. It used to sit on a little cushion in the window of Wonders and Antiquities. Sterling silver, sparkled like a star. Fine piece of work. On one side there was a half moon, you know, a crescent. A waning moon, and in the middle there was a dark crystal, like it was eclipsing the moon. Old man Fjellman was so proud of that amulet, he used to say, "I'll never sell it, it's the jewel of my collection." Woljif sighs unhappily. I used to go there to see what kinds of treasures there were in the world. There's nothing else to look at in Canabras. People used to claim it was a powerful thing, but who's to say? If you ever stole a thing like that, you'd have the guards on you in a second. Everybody knew that you were always hanging around Wonders and Antiquities, drooling over the moon of the abyss. Did you think you could swipe it in all the commotion and keep it for yourself? Did you hope that we'd be all be locked up and you'd get off scot-free with a fancy trinket to boot? Don't take me for a mug, Woljif. I see right through you. So she thinks that he's the informant. Why would Arabeth arrest her own informant? Took the words right out of my mouth. It doesn't make any sense. If I was the rat, I'd have kissed her on the hand and been long gone by now. You know me, sister. I'm a cautious fella, not an idiot. Why would I go against the family? So the fish in the Cellin can have a nice Woljif-sized dinner? The moon of the abyss is a pretty bauble, to be sure, but it's just an amulet. It ain't worth dying over. You knew Arabeth's people would protect you. You knew you could pin the moon going missing on them, and now you've come here with backup. You knew exactly what I was going to say to you. Only problem is nobody's returned with the amulet to Philemon. Are you giving Arabeth a cut? Is that it? Have you seen her? Do you think she'd take a cut of anything I offered her? She can't be bought. She's like Heralds of Eomende all rolled into one. Alright. He speaks the truth. You'll find some knights who'll take bribes, I'm sorry to say. But Arabeth Tirabade isn't one of them. Go on, Woljif. That's the whole story. Woljif crosses his arms, looking affronted. Some family this turned out to be. It's just a name in the end. In a real family, people take each other at their word. They don't throw around accusations. I didn't take the Moon of the Abyss. What am I going to do with it? You can't sell it to no crusaders. It's a special item. You can't wear it. It'll get all nicked. It's pretty to look at, sure, but it ain't that pretty. So, what do you think, chat? I think there's about a 90% chance Woljif has the amulet. I mean, he's a rogue, for crying out loud. I'm pretty sure he's got it. Or he's stashed it somewhere. It's probably not on him. He wouldn't be stupid enough to come here with it on him. I bet he's got a secret stash somewhere, and if we resolve this quest or whatever the right way, he'll be like, hey, guess what? I do have it. I know where it is. If it's that important to you, Sister Chrismay, I'll find it, and I'll drag the traitor here by his horns, just so's you don't end up at the bottom of the Cellin. But do you know what you're gonna owe me for that? An apology, right here in front of everyone. You're gonna apologize loud and clear, so everybody hears it. You'll say, sorry, Woljif, you're a good guy, and I was wrong about you. See, if you're gonna lie, you sell it. You sell it big. You go big. That's what he's doing. He's a liar. Almost certain. Fine. You're one of my people, which is why I'm going to give you some time. But if you run, Brother Woljif, the family will get you wherever you go. You'll spend the rest of your life looking over your shoulder, tossing and turning at night, hearing poison in every cup and meal. He's a rogue. He already does that. You'll look into the eyes of every tiefling you meet, wondering if the family's come for you. You'll have no peace, but one day you'll be tired of running. You'll stop to catch your breath, and that is when we'll get you. Got that? You've a way with words, Sister Chrismay. A way that almost made me wet myself, but a way, nonetheless. Let's go, Chief. We'll go chat to that scary gal, Arabeth. She knows you a little. We can ask her who ratted us out. I'll let you do the talking. I can still just attack them and kill them all and put an end to this. We'll find the real traitor. And I'll get my apology. Onward to Arabeth. Chief, let's go clear my name. Root out the traitor, but be quick about it. Time's running out, and I don't want to get chewed up by demons. So is there an actual time crunch on this quest? We need to deduce. Deduce. It said deduce the traitor's identity, but now I don't see a deduce over here. It's actually called Stolen Moon? That's weird. Okay. None of the Tieflings are in any hurry to confess to being the traitor. Gather incontrovertible evidence is the only way to prove that Woljif is not the culprit and to deduce the identity of the real traitor. So just go talk to Erebeth. So it just wants me to go back to where we were before. It's kind of silly. First, let's steal all of their cheese and bread. There's a locked door. Hey, if you value your life, you won't even look in this direction. Oh. You mean I can't steal all your bread and cheese and eggs and flour? Can I sneak? Here. We've got 11 to stealth. Here. Cast guidance on him.
I'm here. Where else would I be?
Sneaky, sneaky. I'm gonna try it. I don't know what's gonna happen. Whoa! She didn't like that. Okay, so did we fail a roll? Or is it just because everyone else is standing in the opening? He successfully picked the lock. It was a DC 24. He got lucky. He actually unlocked that door. Alright, alright. Here's what we're gonna do. I want to know what's in here. And that way we can decide if this is worth it. Oh shit. Alright, never mind. We'll just reload. Fine. I did a quick save before doing it, yeah. So what if I'm gonna experiment here. I'm gonna tell them all to like go over here.
Time becomes distance.
And then go stealth.
Quiet steps. Weapons ready.
Let's try one more time. Is it a... I think it's just the fact... I mean, they know the door is opening, right? So... But in... Like if everyone's stealth, then maybe... There is a way to do it. What if he was invisible? Is there any way I can, like, have most of the party leave and then just send him in with invisibility or something? Lan, run over here and open that box. I need to know what's in there. I must know. And a gate, citrine, and a forked tongue? Whoa. There's also a trap.
It's all your fault.
So this is probably way too many people to even consider fighting, right? They're all pretty low level though. Let's just wait till we get to this character's action again and check out that other chest if we can. Yeah, there's like, I don't know, 15 enemies. Without like fireball or something, it's never gonna happen. So let's just let him explode on the trap. I can't try to open the box, unfortunately. Damn. Alright. Whatever. Perfect time for fireball? Yeah, a whole bunch of low-level characters is exactly when you want it. Alright, so we're not going to loot that, obviously. We just wanted to see what happened. Can I take the wine and booze? Corn liquor. Delicious. So they don't care if I take their liquor. These are some weird thieves. Yoink. Okay, can we talk to you anymore? Take a good look at the suspects. Alright. I'm ready to give a name? Really? Can I just guess? Whoa, Chief, are you going to get me killed? We haven't even looked yet. Well, I'm gonna guess. I was planning on just saying random names and seeing if it worked. Okay, so... Do we want to stay focused on this quest? It doesn't feel like there's a time crunch. In the other game, we like needed to do a certain thing before certain dates, but I mean, we'll just travel back to the city and go talk to this lady, I guess. You're stealthing right in front of them? I know, but I've played games before like Skyrim and stuff. Morrowind, Daggerfall, Oblivion, basically anything by Bethesda, and you can do that. You just put a bucket over your head and then they can't, if I can't see them, they can't see me, right? It might work. You won't know if you don't try. Alright, Irabeth, do you know about, who's your informant? There's a traitor I'm trying to track down. Who was it? Irabeth arches her brows in surprise. Kenebris is threatened by a demon horde, and you have enough spare time to help out thieves. I don't like this, but I hope you know what you're doing. I'll tell you everything I know. Great. I did not see my informant's face. He slipped out of a dark alley, handed me the note, and disappeared. She hesitates as she tries to remember. He had a cloak with a hood masking his face, but the horns, the long straight horns, didn't fit under it. Alright, sweet. I have to go. Alright. Irabeth is sure it was a tiefling with long straight horns. Perhaps the sentinel golem in Ancestries and Wonders can offer more information. Alright. Let's go find Ancestries and Wonders. Offer up all the junk we just stole from the tieflings. Do I really need to keep these ever-burning torches forever? They feel like something that I shouldn't get rid of, but at the same time, maybe I just, I don't know, I'll just put them on one of my other characters' offhand weapon slot or something. And I never have to look at it again. Works for me. Also, I want her to be using her... I can't do it right now. Damn. Alright, let's leave. She's casually ratting out her informer. Well, she's a little bit more worried about the demons that are invading or something. I do still have a very bad cold, Luigi bot, yeah. Unfortunately. I'm getting better, though. Alright, I want you to be using your ranged weapon for now. Alright, so I need to go to this Ancestries and Wonders shop. It's a reputable old shop whose name speaks for itself. The inside resembles a private collection of antiquities displayed in the showcases and on the shelves. Are so rare that only the queen herself could possibly afford them. So we can go there. There's like an X on that thing though. What does that mean? Does that mean that you can't go through the gate? The gate's not functional or something? Well, let's go here. I can't possibly like track all of the different quests at the same time, so I'm just gonna do them like one at a time, I guess. Until I can't do any further and then switch to another one. Enemies spotted. Alright. I will go into stealth.
Oh, shadows, embrace me.
Let's buff our character up with
Go for their hearts.
I right clicked on that. I was trying to get info, not shoot at it with a bow. But okay. Sure, I guess that's what we're doing now. Is it just one spider?
Make every strike count.
Alright, I think it is. No, we're still in battle. Two spiders. Three spiders. Good hit. I don't think there's ever going to be any loot on these if it's just a random encounter, so. Move on. Bum-ba-dum. I want to get to level 4. I think we get good stuff at level 4. It's like level 4 and like 6 and 7 are significant for some reason. Alright, so it's been looted and raided, and there's probably spiders here, is my guess. So let's be all sneaky like.
Shadows, embrace me.
These guys are too close together. I need to change this layout. Let's go like 2 more out. That looks fine. Okay, you need to cast
I wonder.
guidance so we can perceive some secrets and stuff.
Who, me?
Pause isn't working right now. This game has some serious bugs, man. Trying to keep the guidance active longer by pausing while I'm deciding what to do next. But pause isn't working. Hell, let's reload the whole game. Is this an alpha or beta? It's early access. I don't know what it would be considered. Hey look, I can pause the game again. Weird. Anyway, I'm trying to compare to make sure that I've got the right buttons set everywhere. I think I do. Does he have any cantrips that are worth binding? Burst of light. You cause the light to burst in front of a single creature. That creature is dazzled for 1 minute. I have a cantrip that can dazzle an enemy for 1 minute? What does dazzle mean? Jolt. Anyway. We found a scroll of blessed weapon. Found a secret. Looks like it was Oljif with his 8 perception. He's not even the most perceptive. Let's re-up his guidance so that he can find the next secret, hopefully. It is a demonic heart. Fancy. Alright. It's fine now. Dazzle is where they can't see. I assume it's like a -1 or -2 or something to their attack rolls. But this is a common issue I think this game has, where it's like they just expect you to know what dazzled means. There needs to be tooltips within tooltips. They should just basically sit down, take a look at how Crusader Kings 3 handles tooltips within tooltips, and then do that. They should do that. That's what this game needs. So if General Ming is around, or Bookworm, if you're hearing me right now, maybe mention that to him, that's like feedback to the developers. Like, I don't know what dazzle means. I don't know what, you know, all of these, like, there's just so many spells that do things, and I don't know what that is. It needs to tell you. The formerly well-appointed shop now looks a sorry state. It has been completely ransacked. Lying in the corner next to a scorched wall are the soot-covered shards of a clay golem's head. The golem's eyes glow in the gloom. Master. Code word. I mean, I could guess, but I think that we don't guess. I'm not gonna lie. What would Hoyd do? Hoyd would just know the answer. I'm gonna say I don't know the code and then search the store for more. Maybe we can find like a secret thing that has the information. The golem is silent. Okay.
Time becomes distance.
The unique weapons and antique armor were previously displayed on these stands. It's unlikely their new owners even know their true value. Also, if the game is paused, I feel like when you click on one of these things, that should stay open forever. This happens every time. I pause it so that I can read, and then I get halfway through, and then it goes away. And then I go to turn it back on, and I can't because the game's paused. Like, that's weird. Alright. Polished oak shelves once showcased magic rings and amulets, now all that's left are grubby handprints. Is this really all that's in this room?
Step, step, step.
Found a secret? I found a gold ring. Sweet. It shows it on the log? Yeah, but can't it also just do what I said? If the game is paused, then why is it pretending like time is passing? You know? Well, that's it for this area. I don't see any doors. I don't see any other secrets. Or if we missed a secret, then I guess we just like try to trick the golem into thinking that we're its master. The code word is code word. Incorrect. I don't know the code. Code word is Hand of Inori. Code word correct. Oh. That was easy. Awaiting orders. Tell me about any suspicious people who came to the shop in the last week. The golem is silent. 56 individuals entered the shop. Human, female, old. No male, old. Human, female. You'll be reeling off customers till nightfall. We need to ask it in a different way. Were any of the suspicious people tieflings? Tieflings, 3. Tiefling male, middle-aged. Tiefling male, young. Tiefling male, female, young. So male, male, female. Middle-aged, young, young. Okay. Describe the female. Tiefling female, above average height, hair long, pale, tail not observed, long, straight horns. Oh, I think I figured it out. I think that the person that sent us on this quest is the one that did it. She's a female. And I remember looking at her and she didn't have a tail. And she did have straight horns. Skara knows Baldric with gold stitching. I don't know about that one. New arrival, most likely gold stitching. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Describe this one. Medium height, short horns, curling backwards. Not him. Horns here, that sounds like me, but it's not possible. I know what the security is like here. I didn't come near this place. I gave you my word, Chief. No special observations. Special subject was unremarkable. He's going to be upset about that statement. There, see? Can't have been me. Tiefling male, medium height, long straight horns. Uh-oh, long straight horns again. Medium length tail. So we know from Iramel, the like commander or whatever, that long straight horns is definitely part of it. So medium length tail, eye color pale blue, skin color dark, special observations red. That's our trader. I'd bet my life on it. Charisma drilled it into our heads that we wasn't to go hanging about the shop. Red hair. We've got a couple gingers and plenty more who can get it out of the bottle. So much for special observation. Golems ain't all they cracked up to be, huh? Where is your master? Philemon Fruliatros. My master is in his hiding place. Revealing the location of the hiding place is prohibited, prohibited, prohibited. He likely hold himself up in the basement. When the commotion started, the entrance should be around here somewhere. Where is the basement? The basement is below me. I guard the basement. Leaving my post is prohibited. Where did you come from? This golem was created by Gaffreen and Son. Address, 3rd building on the right, Jeweler's Alley. Experimental and enhanced. For all inquiries, contact Mr. Gaffreen. So I want to go in your basement. When I attack it, I can move it with an athletics check. Alright, who's got good athletics? I've got +7. Land's got +8. Athletics is based on strength. We're at 7, But we're wearing Crypt Raiders armor. If we take our armor off, we can go to +10 to athletics. I currently have guidance active, so I can't build it there. I could drink a potion, or I could have, we could burn a spell slot to cast Enlarge Person. That would give us another +2 strength, which is another +1 athletics. I feel like this is going to be a difficult check. So let's take our armor off at least. And that should take our athletics to 10. Anything else we can do that's easy, aside from burning a spell? +10 is pretty damn good. Let's try it. Athletics check was succeeded. We rolled an 8, +10. We beat the DC by 2. DC 16's pretty high. Alright, before I forget, let's put our armor back on. Didn't even need to use a spell. Fog. It's probably a 16. Why did you assume that it's a 16? Out of curiosity.
I heed the voice.
Alright, I want to rebuff Bless. Or rebuff Guidance before we go down. So, there he is. He's down here. Now, before we do anything, let's steal all of his stuff. I have found his booze stash. Maybe I can sell it back to him. Poor guy's gonna be stuck down here all alone. There is a chest that is locked. That uses trickery, I think. We have +14. Jesus. Well, unlock it.
I hope you appreciate this.
Wait, Camellia? Unlocked it? Oh, they both have 14, so it shows randomly.
Well,
Gotcha. What was in the box again? Incense, just junk, basically. We came down, we stole all of his stuff. 15 to 16 is the average medium checks. 5 is easy peasy, 10 is normal, 20 is hard. Yeah. Okay, makes sense. Alright, dude. Let's talk to this little guy. The elderly gnome, so portly as to be nearly spherical, is curled up in the corner of the basement shaking. Marauders, bandits, scavengers. Yep, that's us. He does not look so portly as to be nearly spherical. He looks rather skinny. Yeah, makes sense. We're all of those things and much, much more. See, Lan and I are like eye to eye on sense of humor. Before you report us to the authorities, mind if we have a chat? Alright, chat. How are we going to handle this? Are we going to be good today or are we going to be evil today? Or neutral? I keep forgetting to check our current alignment. I don't know where we're at. I need more drugs. Evil is fun. So, our character is really good at using intimidation checks, which is hard to do if you're being good. I feel like evil lets you use intimidate more instead of like the benevolent persuasion check. I think we're better at being evil than good. I'm gonna be evil. The gnome's hands scrabble around on the floor, seemingly in search of something to hurl at you. The Eagle Watch will have probably caught up with the bandits by now, and you won't get off lightly either. You can be sure of that. The gnome notices Woljif, and his rounded face turns scarlet. You, the dirty little sneak thief. You've been sniffing around my shop for years. Finally worked up the courage to rob me, did you? Get out of here. You and your pals have taken everything already, I'm sure. The gnome seems to settle slightly. My name's Ilaman Fruliatros. I was the owner of this shop, but I am not sure I can claim to be the owner of anything now. I hope there's at least something left of it. Oh, come off it. Your shop's fine. It's a bit ransacked maybe, but nothing a bit of spit and polish can't fix. I'm tired of you, die? Where were you the night of the robbery? You think I robbed my own shop? I was here in the basement. I was told to make it look like I'd left. The watch was very keen to get their hands on those tieflings. They seem to be multiplying all over Golarion. So of course I did everything they said, and I've been stuck in this basement since then. The golem wouldn't move away from the door no matter how much I yelled at it. But then I thought that it was all to the good. Somebody came by after the guards and caused a ruckus, bellowing like mad, taking advantage of my absence. Tell me about the tieflings that have visited recently. Why should I tell you anything? Because I have a big sword and I'll kill you? Is that a good reason? Chief, if he keeps digging his heels in, just say the word. I know how to loosen his tongue. We can make an intimidate check. DC 20 to bluff, DC 19 to intimidate. We have plus 14 to intimidate. I mean, yeah. Oh my god, are you serious? We rolled a critical fail. What? Alright, let's try to bluff. Failed that too. Wow. Woljif, you do it. Tell me about Woljif. He's a guy. Tell me about the red-haired tiefling. I suppose, yes, that there was one who came in, spent a long time looking around. He was a person of modest means. I could tell by his clothes, but he asked me to show him an Azimir-made chainmail. He certainly couldn't afford it. That's when I suspected that something was off. Can't remember what he looked like. I didn't get a good look at his face. All I remember is that he was wrapped in a green cloak like he was freezing. Green cloak, long straight horns, red hair. That's what I've got in my internal memory bank. We're pretty confident that it's that guy, right? So if that isn't enough to help you catch the thieves, then I don't know what else will be. No, be on your way. I'm mad that I didn't get that check, man. We have plus freaking 14 to it. That's like the one thing our character is good at, you know? Just out of curiosity, I've saved the game. I just want to see what we missed. I'm gonna roll with it, right? We'll just take the whatever. I think it was this one. But how much did I miss experience-wise for failing that roll? Apparently, I can't do that. So something needs to change, I think. Like if I lose guidance or something, or somehow otherwise change his, if I just change the random number generator, shouldn't I be able to get a different result? Music's really quiet right now for some reason. Any potion? Maybe. I don't know how to, like, organize these. You got Enlarged Person, Shield of Faith, Protection from Evil, Inflict Wounds, Mage Armor, Bless Weapon. I want usable items only. Bless Weapons, Shield of Faith, Cause Fear. Resist Cold, Reduce Person. Blur, Bark Skin. Some action that uses RNG. I can't think of any. I think I'll just wait for guidance to expire. That'll actually lower my competence check for intimidate. But it being lower is still different, so maybe the math will be different. This time we rolled a 3. So it's only like 24 experience. Whatever. But my experience, man. Do you have a charm person spell? I think we might be able to learn that, but we don't right now. She has old person. Oh, she also hasn't rested. Interesting. My character got a full rest, so I'm kind of surprised that she didn't as well. All right, well, we already talked to the guy. I guess that's it for this area. I don't think we attack him. That seems very evil.
Time becomes distance.
Anything else we can do with this golem? No. Alright, so I think it's time to go back to the Tiefling secret place. Where's the exit? So we're here. So we go back to the Tiefling exit, Tiefling place, and then we look at the lineup and we should be able to isolate them and hopefully we don't mess up.